Good morning, everyone.
Hey guys, what's up? Guess what we're gonna do today? We have an adventure.
We're gonna go to the Museum of the Bible here in Washington, D.C.
That's right, we're gonna learn about the Jesus.
Yeah, all things. Tag along and don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe. Join the fam. Thank you. We're finally headed to check out the Museum of the Bible. Shaheen and I have been looking forward to experiencing this museum for a very long time. We've been told that it could take a few hours, so we left early enough. I recommend checking their schedule for the day. And guys, we're going to take you throughout this whole journey and I'll give you my honest reviews and reactions. Guys, we just spotted the Museum of the Bible from where we are in the car. And it looks pretty huge. The video doesn't do it justice from the outside, but we're gonna bring you inside with us so that you get an idea of how the museum is from the inside. Now, it's 5 stories tall. Like, this is massive. All right, and I read online that if you take time to read literally every single thing and review every illustration, artifact, anything you look at in the museum from the first floor, second, third, fourth to the 5th floor, it can take technically 72 hours to read through and view everything. However, if you read through everything and you just pass everything regular, like a museum, to every floor, it could take 5 hours. You could easily spend 5 hours there. And therefore, we left early enough to spend a good 5 hours in this museum because I want to see everything. I hear of people that get like a 2-day pass just because they want to return to finish seeing everything. But we are in DC to see the Museum of the Bible. I have been in DC before, but we returned specifically for that and to see other museums as well. So tag along our vlogs. There'll be more upcoming videos. And if this is what you like, check out our other travel videos as well. But I'm gonna bring you in. 3, 2, 1, let's go. We're here. Let's go inside. Wait. Thank you, babe. There's line and security and all. Okay. All right, so we're here. This place is super cool. They literally thought of everything. So it's 47 degrees today in Washington, D.C. It's cold. We had coats along with our outfits, I'm doing rock and all leather today, but they have an area that I just showed a brief quick clip of. And this area, they'll literally check in your coat. So you don't have to hold your coat while you're walking around the whole day. You can check it in, they give you a tag, you pick it up before they close. That's so thoughtful. Like, who does that? That's awesome. I love it and I appreciate it. But let's get some coffee. They have a cafe, they have a place where you can order food and shops and everything. And did they say 6 floors?
Yeah.
We got a bonus floor here. I thought there was 5 floors because that's what I was previously informed, but there's 6 floors. That's super cool. How's it going, babe?
It's good. I just gave tithe and offerings in the form of my breakfast.
Oh my god.
Because it went to the Bible Museum, I think it counts.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow, thank you. What he's trying to say is that we just spent $24 on 2 coffees and a scone and a muffin. If you come, make sure you eat before you arrive or bring food with you in a backpack, bring snacks, something, a tip, unless you don't care.
The chai is dope though. It's really good.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Yeah, no, it's delicious. Everything's good. So Shaheen got a blueberry scone, I got a blueberry muffin. And then I got a latte and he got a chai and he added a pump of, what was it? Like caramel and vanilla?
Yep.
Yeah, it's really good. It's just overpriced. No, but it's good. Bring your own stuff, basically. Alright, guys, so welcome to the Museum of the Bible. I'm so glad to bring you guys along in our journey through all 5 to 6 floors of this beautiful museum. Now, we're starting off slow here, but it's gonna pick up pretty soon, so don't go anywhere yet. We're in the Vatican Museum part, and then it transitions into different stories of the Bible. It is very intuitive, very interactive, a lot of history here. I'm going to be showing you guys some really cool pieces that I was able to record. This is an interactive machine that it has the Torah in Hebrew, I believe it is, and then you could change it into different languages. It looks like vintage, like from back in the day. Of course, the Bible is the same always. It's just there's different translations so that different people could understand it, right? So here I'm just having fun with it. I'm just immersing myself in the museum, learning more about God, the history of the Bible, and I just want to give you guys an up close snip part. Now, while in the meanwhile that I do this, I do want to remind you that I will be putting chapters to this video down in the description of this YouTube video. So if there's specific parts that interest you more, you can scroll through the video and go to the chapter of the vlog that you really want to see, or you can embrace yourself and watch the whole thing. But I know it's a little long, so I like to make it more simple on you. Now, who would have thought that the alphabet goes back to Jesus, Moses times, Euphilus, as you see here, etc. And then we get to learn about science and scripture, which I love that we're able to put this together. This is the sections to the floors. They also have elevators, and we're ready to go to the second floor. This place is enormous. We thought we were on the first floor and we looked down and there's a stairway to go down too. There's a lot to see. I wish I had a few days here. So we're enjoying their interactions. They have a fashion lab, which I find pretty interesting. How fashion has changed from back in Jesus' Bible times to now, and you could mess around with their fashion lab and even create and purchase something, which is cool. You could check that out when you visit. I don't have all the logistics because it may be different from when you go. And of course, a lot of history, a lot of, I love how we can learn about the Bible in architecture, the Bible in science, the Bible in history, and even this. Like in here, you see a lot of books, right? But we're now even going back to what we can see as being Shakespeare, okay, and comics to relate to biblical meaning, biblical stories. Now, this is the Gutenberg press. This is on the history on how the Bible was imprinted before technology was a thing. And I'm glad that I was able to get a clip of this for you guys. And that's coming up in a few seconds. We're going to share with you a live demo that we received.
Ink that Gutenberg has developed as well. He needs something that can work with that movable type he's using. But the inks available in his time are made to flow off the end of a quill pen. So we've got these very thin water-based inks, and if we try pouring that over all of our little pieces of metal, it's gonna flow right off and make a big mess. So Gutenberg has adapted oil paint recipes for his ink. That way it's nice and thick. It's gonna sit right on top of the type where we want it to be. Then we can grab our paper. We've got this piece called a frisket. Locks everything in place that we know we're printing on the same part of every page. We roll it all underneath our machine here, which is likely adapted from olive oil or wine presses from the time. That's where we get this big corkscrew design. And it applies a lot of force down. That's great for getting a nice quick print. but this machine is designed to mash, which we don't really want to do with our prints.
Yeah.
And so you'll see the bottom piece has been adapted for printing. That way it just goes straight down. It'll give us that nice flat, even pressure. And that should result in a nice clean print. So let's see how we did.
Oh, wow. That's awesome.
Wow.
One copy down, many more to go. You do this over and over and over and over again. While I'm printing this page, there can be someone else in the workshop.
Thank you. Have a good day. And if you're into topics such as women's rights, freedom of speech, freedom of religion, civil rights, there's also a floor, and this is the second floor that we're still in right now. And there's some rooms in the second floor that speaks about these topics such as religious freedom, civil rights, and women, history of women's rights. And it shares a biblical standpoint, biblical arguments, and Bible verses that correlate to the history of it and present time, biblical authority, as you see here. So it's like you're walking in a floor with different rooms and you're submerging into history, but you're also submerging into how the Word of God, relates even today, and it's connecting puzzle pieces to everything. And it just even brings it back to life again, that how real this is. It just all makes sense. There's a lot of learning, a lot of art.
And amazing so far.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Yeah, no, definitely so much to see. I understand how it could easily take 5 hours here. We just finished in the second floor. It was mind-blowing. It was like amazing there. There's so much to read and see, a lot of like pictures. And now we're heading up to the third floor. This place is massive. It's gorgeous. Every detail, it's so well thought out. Even the bathroom, Shaheen was like, these bathrooms are so nice and so clean. But the history, the connection to today, everything is lovely. So we're in the third floor now, and we've entered into the section that I love. Now, I'm going to talk a little bit about it, but we couldn't record everything. Recording wasn't allowed inside, but it was such a cool experience. As you see, there's a room, and then within the room, while we wait in line, there's information. Then there's rooms divided into parts of the Bible: the New Testament, the Old Testament, etc. There's 3 rooms in here, and the reason why we couldn't record everything is because they do a live demo, but it is like the walls transform, they come to life. The room feels like you're walking through Jesus times, through events of the Bible, and it is so cool, so interesting. You guys definitely have to check this out. The third floor was by far my favorite floor. This was so cool. And what you're seeing here is areas that we were able to record prior to the actual thing, and it's like a waiting area. So while you're waiting in line and then in a lobby, it's still interactive and so much to do. There's a Galilee theater in here as well. It's just so intricate. It's a maze, but it's so cool. I really like their like live show. It's not like people acting, but like I said, the walls come to life. In here, we're walking in back in Jesus times, and you may say, well, that's rocks and the trees. Well, each part, because this place was so well thought out, each part is connected to either a Bible verse or a biblical story. Um, you're gonna see parts here. Shane, we were like amazed. Like you're walking in there and it feels so real. Woman at the well. This is like how wine was made. And then there's a section about the water with the woman by the well, and what the fig tree signifies in the Bible, what the olive tree signifies. This is based off Luke 8:1, and then there's Bible verses all throughout here, but you're walking through a piece of history. This area is super cool. It looks like you're walking through the times in like Galilee and Jesus times. This is a scene of the woman at the well, and there's so many things here. I wish I could show you guys everything. It's amazing. It's so beautiful. It feels and looks so real. There's even like real life sounds around wherever you go. And this is the harvesting of the wine. All right, that was amazing. We're going to tell you all about each area, the New Testament, Old Testament, and Jesus walking through. Each door, we were not allowed to take videos or photos. It was strictly prohibited, but we're about to share all about it. It was amazing. If you ever come to the Museum of the Bible, I recommend spending time in the third floor. You don't want to miss that. It's awesome. We're going to go up to the fourth floor, and then we still have another floor to see. It's a great day. I totally recommend it. Like, I wish I could go through the third floor a second time just to fully look at everything again and grasp it. This is so cool. I love it. 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 All right, so we're officially on the 4th floor. This floor is about the history of the Bible. So I love how they have it broken down into different topics, scenarios. The 3rd floor really highlighted the stories of the Bible broken up in New Testament, Old Testament, and Jesus now. And here, this is more of the history of the actual Bible. So it's pretty interesting. And what we just saw, guys, it was like a whole walkthrough of the stories in the Bible, the life, you know, of like from Moses to Isaac, Abraham. All right, guys, we're taking the elevator to the 5th floor.
Yeah.
Even the elevators, look at this. It's animated. They have screens and everything. It's super cute, super cool. Okay. Excuse us. Thank you so much. All right, so we're in the 5th floor now. Let's see what this is about. There is a gallery, Stations of the Cross. Sounds very interesting. This is the stair area, restrooms, and let's see what this is. It's more of a fifth floor is more of a gallery, and there's a sixth floor as well. The ground looks like you're about to fall, but it's cool. So this has been such an amazing day here. Literally near 5 hours here, and I feel like I need more time. Yes. Wow, it just keeps going. It just keeps going. It's huge. The Samaritans, people of the land. Let's go inside and check it out and see what's about.
Take it real soon. You know we got what you need, baby. So take it, move along. I said we got what you need, honey. Come and groove along. Come on. Rolling on the highway, you know. Wow. Come on, and move it on. Come on, said babe. I said babe. Oh honey, come and move along. You gotta feel it, yeah. You gotta move along. You gotta feel it.
Pretty cool, huh? So now we're gonna head to the 6th floor. I hear there's a garden space in there. I really want to check it out and take some shots in there as well. Beautiful, breathtaking. All right, we've arrived to the 6th floor. There's some cafes, restaurants, place to eat, but we are looking for the garden because it's almost 5. They're about to close. If you come here, make sure that you come by 12 at least, but they do open at 10 o'clock. Check your schedules online or their hours, because like what happened to us, we've been here for 5 hours and there's so much content and things to see and visuals and history and artifacts. It feels like it's not even enough time. Oh, this garden space is beautiful. Check this out. Hey guys, so we are back in the room. It's late night. Shane and I just been hanging out, chilling, you know, cute things. Oh yeah, and also tomorrow's my birthday. I'm like, wow, it's my birthday tomorrow. I don't really feel like it's my birthday.
Your birthday's been today.
Yeah, today felt like it was my birthday because we did the Museum of the Bible, and that's what I really wanted to come to DC for. It was amazing. I was not ready to leave. Like, I feel like the last hour we rushed it. I wish I could go tomorrow again, like today. I wish they closed like later, not at like 5, but it was still amazing. We did most of the stuff, like most of everything, and we went to each floor. So we got the bang for our buck, but we also learned so much, was inspired, and it was very edifying and very educational and historical all at the same time. I loved it. Very inspiring. But yeah, tomorrow's my birthday. We're just gonna sightsee. I told Shaheen just a super chill day, nothing too crazy. It's okay, because today was like, you know, this whole trip's like my birthday gift, and I'm super grateful. And I'm just so happy, and it doesn't take a lot to make me happy. But I do love like fun and exciting stuff, you know what I mean? But I'm a simple gal at the end of the day. All right, babe, I'm gonna try it. I loved our Airbnb. It's super cute and classy, but the green on the bathroom is an eyesore for me. Forgive me. It's just like boom in your face, but it's beautiful. Oh my gosh, my cookie melted. What happened? Look at this. It tastes good, but it's I think because it's so hot, it feels like raw dough. You know what I mean? You feel me? But it's delicious.
Like 10 seconds.
10 seconds, babe?
Yeah.
Yeah, I cooked a lot. It's mushy. It's like cherry and white chocolate. I think maybe some of the white chocolate melted. It's not bad. Which one you trying?
The same one.
The same one? Here, you want a bite of mine?
Nope, I want my own. You have your mouth on.
Rude. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe. Join the fan fam. Thank you.